Right, yeah, at North Pier again. Weather is a little bit upset. I've got my bigger rod today. The guys have been hooking into snooker on the other side there. So if the snooker that side, they should be this side. I'm hoping for a snook today. So I'll go to the lighter stuff and just catch some smaller things as well. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. Not too bad. The tide is pushing in now. Fishing with the Matrix 11 foot. This is an unbelievable rodder. It throws a mile. I don't have to do much to it. And it's light enough. It's like the same weight as my 8 foot rod that I normally use. Very, very light rod. What I'm doing is just letting this go down a bit, and then I'm going to work it back like a slow jig. This is the fishing flanker. Just work it back like this. Okay, and wind it, just wind it simply, but I like to give it a bit of action. There's been a lot of sprats in it in here. I'm actually thinking of walking further down there. Oh, there we go. Saw some chasing over here. I'm going to let it go down against there though. See, I'm putting no effort into casting this thing. It's incredible. This is 15 pound braid on a 50 size reel. I've got a 41 as well that I fish on here, but with a 10 pound. It's nice for, light drop shot stuff. I'm going to go to that light drop shot just now. In the meantime, I just want to work this slowly. I think the drop shot was probably a better idea now, before that wind comes up again. There we go. We're on. There we go. I don't know what it is. I need to get down without falling. I've got a feeling it's rubbish though. It doesn't feel like it's fighting. Yeah, it's somebody's fishing line. That's what it felt like. This fishing line. Oh well, that's here, and we're not gonna have much success. Somebody must have caught that. What's his name? It's not very nice. I'll do the same here. We're gonna count down. Count to 20. If you count any more than that, you're gonna end up in the bottom. Actually, I'm not going to count that far down because I think this is a lot shallower there. Okay. Oh, it's a pity about that line, because I normally get fish right up against there. Nowhere near as much activity as there was when I came here the other day. The other day there was a lot of activity here. You can see the fish all around here. I can see absolutely nothing today, nothing at all. Strange that. Oh dear. I might have to go further down. I think that's probably it now. See, I can count a little bit further down now because it's a lot deeper. We are through there now. On this side here, there's a little ledge that drops off just on here. So this is going to go on the other side of that ledge, and by the time it gets halfway up, it should be above that ledge there. Alright, that's it. Just little jerks, winds. This little thing offshore is brilliant. And I've got a lot of snook on this thing as well, although not recently. Last year I lost about 3 of them not here on the South Pier side. I never landed one I could have landed. I'm hoping to get one of them today, although not really ideal conditions today, and it's raining. Oh. Okay, here we go. I've got a 3-inch river prawn, 1/16 ounce jig head. As I said, this thing throws just as nicely with a very light little lure as it does with a heavy lure. Absolutely perfect rod if you want to do drop shot fishing, slow jigging, yeah, spinning for snook. It is incredible rod, this, and they're not badly priced either. They're very well priced compared to what else is on the market. I just realized something. I left my leader line in the car, so I hope I don't get stuck. Probably need something like a glow in this weather. I think it's going to be tough for them to see this little fish here. Yeah. Lovely, lovely morning. Overcast. Looks like we're going to get some rain. We had a couple of raindrops hit us just now. Well, I did. It's only me here. And when I say we, there's a lot of small fish around here now, but they're all those like sergeant majors. And what is a bit disturbing is that they're all out. You know, they're away from the rocks, which means there's nothing out here hunting them. The other nice thing about this rod is the sensitivity. Now, a lot of longer rods, when you're fishing light lures like this, you don't really feel the bite. This thing you can feel everything. Very, very sensitive. Seen a bit of action a little bit further down there. I'll have one more cast here and then I'm going to go a little bit further down. Hoping to get some like, ooh, there's some kingies going past there. Let's see. I'm too late. Yeah, those are big kingies that swam past there. Like 10 of them in a little shoal. They didn't seem to be interested in anything there. So there is fish out there. Just a matter of getting it in the right place at the right time. Still pretty low tide. I'd prefer to fish it on the incoming. It is incoming, but it's only just started coming in. cam on, fishy. I think it's time to turn off the camera, because it's the only way they seem to bite. Then the camera's off. Oh, it's had a nibble. Another nibble. There we go, there we go, there we go. It's going into the rocks, whatever it is. I bumped it a couple of times. It's a heavy fish, this, whatever it is. Don't go in the rocks. That's a jeet. It's a jeet. Oh, fantastic to catch fish on this rod. Yeah, it's one of those that I saw coming past. Oh, there's a whole lot with them. A whole lot with them. That's it. Very light line. You don't want to have tight line. Don't jump off of there. Oh, there you go. It's a bit of a mess here. I brought my little thingy today because my hands are so slippery last time. I kept dropping them. Oh, keep still. There you go. That's a nice fish. Very good fish. Very happy with that. Off you go, dude. There he goes. There you go, not bad. Been here 5 minutes. I saw a whole lot of them swimming with him. There you go. Very small hook. I could probably go with something bigger. Alright, so I'm in the same spot here. I've just changed to a slightly bigger hook. This is a 1/8 ounce. And I got my Keitech Easy Shiner, my last one on there. Find a spot where I can get a little bit further down if I do hook a fish. There we go, a little bit closer there. These Easy Shiners are deadly, deadly baits. They got the right smell, they got the right movement. You can work these things as slow as you want, and the tail has still got massive action on it. The only problem with them, because the fish love them so much, they don't last very long. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got smashed there. He's on. There we go. Oh, and he's off. That's a big fish, guys. That's a really big fish. I think he's charred me off. Yep. That was a really, really big fish on there. And there's my tail gone. That's the end of my Easy Shiner. Last one. Yeah, that was a very big fish that was on there. I couldn't even move that thing. So I don't know what that was. Probably a big GT. Let's see if he'll eat the half of one. Doesn't have the same action. Man, that was a big fish. Why? Alright, he won't eat the other half now. And unfortunately, I don't think I got any other paddle tails here. Man. No, there's no movement on that anymore without a tail. Oh, I'm gonna have to try something else. Other guys said they've been catching here on the Cristela colour. I may have one here. Now that was a big fish, guys. That was a real big fish. So I see, I won't hit it again. There's a half a tail, but I think he's out of there, that guy, whatever he was. Yep, he's gone. On my last Keitech. I don't know how I didn't manage to set it. I think he just had the tail of it, so he didn't have the whole bait in his mouth. Alright, I'm gonna have to change it to something else. Alright, so the intention of this rod was actually as a slow jigging rod. It's what they were built for, but it's such a perfect little chop shot rod. We'll use a lot, so I'm going to try some slow jigs here. I have caught a lot of fish on slow jigs at here. This is a little 15 gram blue slow jig. Color is pink sardine. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's halfway across the harbour. I want to give it line because we want it to drop. So what you're going to do here is, what's going to happen is when you cast out there, the wind is going to blow it this way. So you actually want to cast so the line comes back with the wind. I haven't done it exactly right, Shinner, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it go right to the bottom. So I'm giving it line, let it go right to the bottom. You'll know when it's on the bottom when it stops sinking. Just going to keep going down there. Yeah, I'm on the bottom there now. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to start retrieving it, and what I want to do is just lift, okay, get it in line and sink. There's quite a bit of and sink, just so you want to rip it up a bit, let it sink down again. The problem with this place here is there is a reef over here, and if you let it sink too much, it'll go into that reef. Something picked me up there, but I think it was a plastic bag or something. So you don't want it to go into the reef. So you've only got a little bit to play with over there before it gets to the reef, and if you let this sink at this angle into the reef, you're going to lose your jig. Let that one. Oh, chasing over here. I think I bumped into a mullet or something. Yeah, some mullets here. These things also do work like a spoon as well, so if you cast it like a spoon, I'm just going to throw this one into those mullets here because it got spooked with something. What you want to do is let it sink a bit and then wind it slowly through those mullets there. See if anything will eat it. Nope, nothing ate it. Right. So the problem I had with that last cast is that the wind pulled it down a bit, and then you get quite a bit of bend in the rod. So this time I'm going to throw with the wind and I'm going to let it sink like that. That way I'll be working it more directly back. So I've given it quite a bit of line just to sink. You've got to give it line to go down. Ideally what you want to do now is follow it. So you cast from here and then just walk down a bit until you're straight and get that line straight in. Otherwise you've got a big bend and you're playing with that big bend and you don't feel what you should be feeling on the end of the lure. There you go, it's still sinking. It's quite deep here. I can remember it's about 18 meters. Right, I'm on I'm on the bottom. Right, work it, let it drop. Problem with the angle here, I've got even less to play with now because of the thing. There on the bottom again, because of the rocks. Let it sink on the bottom. There we go. Oh, there we go. We're on. We're on. There we go. Something small, redfish or something. Just to show you, these little slow jigs are phenomenal. And this rod, the sensitivity of this rod. Listen guys, I'm not just saying that because I sell these things. This is a brilliant rod. If you haven't seen them, go and have a look at them, feel them in the shop, and you'll be very surprised at the cost, number one, and then the feel of this rod. Oh, it's a little, what have we got here? It's a clip fissy. Oh, you got him with the bottom hook there. There you go, little clip fissy. Everything eats these. Oh, I actually turned out quite disappointing after all of that. I got smoked twice. One on camera, one off camera. So hopefully you guys will see that one. So there is big fish around. I just got you a little bit late, I think. Also they seem to be zoned in on that Keitech bait. Even the last time I was here, that Keitech seemed to be the answer. I haven't got anything in the car or anything. I have to try and buy some today, see if I can get a thing, and then maybe try and come back later on. But this weather looks like it's coming in and it's going to be ugly. Yeah, it was a good morning though. I did get you late. I must admit, I got you around about 7:15. I spent maybe an hour and 15 minutes here, and yeah, I saw some good fish. I had a couple of good hits, got one decent kingy, and yeah, it's better than nothing. And I tell you what, I'll be back again. I'm inland for a few days now, and I just have a few more casts on the way past. Inland for a few days. I might do some bass fishing, and hopefully some barbel and carp fishing and tiger fishing, but I think that water's pretty dirty up that side. But then I'll be back here Friday and come and give it a try, unless this weather holds up or clears up by this afternoon, and then I'll come back and give it a try on the way back if I can get hold of some. Oh, there's some mullets. I thought they were kingies, but they're mullets. Yeah, get hold of some of those Keitech paddle tails. Come back this afternoon, because that seems to be the thing here. Seems to be the thing everywhere. It's just I don't use them a lot because they do get hammered. Anyway, that's it. I'll catch you later.